Hey guys, YTPC, Captain Bailey back, and we're taking a look at Cornell and Deal's Visions of Celphias, and that's in the line with the Old Ones line. And it says here, a wisp of incense from the monastery at Lang, exotic spices from the city of Uther, wine fermented by the ageless Curans himself. Only in the timeless Celphias could these esoteric ingredients be procured, a ritual performed over a bed of red and bright Virginia with hints of dark-fired leaf, katsuri result in an otherworldly aroma that beckons all dreamers back to Celphias. And before we crack into this, I'll tell you a little bit more about Celphias itself. Here's the ancient tomb, H.P. Lovecraft. All right, and basically, Celphias. This story was written in early November 1920 and first published in The Rainbow in May 1922, an amateur journal edited by Sonia H. Green, whom Lovecraft would later marry. One of the most moving and delicate of Lovecraft's Dunsanian tales, it is somewhat similar in conception to Dunsany's The Coronation of Mr. Thomas Shapp, which came from In the Book of Wonder, in its portrayal of a man who leads an alternate life in dream. That's what this is about, Celphias. It is apparently based on a dream as recorded in an entry in Lovecraft's commonplace book, A Dream of Flying Over City. Another entry may also be relevance, man's journey into past or imaginative realm, leaving his bodily shell behind. And that's interesting because Celphias then is in line with this Dunsany author, because Lovecraft really loved his work, and so a lot of his early work was, fantasy, adventure, and even like you have the Statement of Randolph Carter, not the statement, but the Dream's Quest of Unknown, not Dream Quest, what the, I'm sorry, because all the titles are so similar. The Silver Key, Through the Gates of the Silver Key, and the one, it's not the Statement of Randolph Carter, but it's the Venture of Randolph Carter. I forget. Here, I got the book here, right? Why don't I look it up for you guys since we're on the topic? Yes, the Dream Quest of Unknown Kadath. All right, so you have the Dream Quest of Unknown Kadath, the Gate, or the Silver Key, and Through the Gates of the Silver Key. All those books are that are basically dream. He leaves his body, he goes into an alternate reality or inside his dreams. So he has a whole life within his dreams. So that's similar to what Celphias is about as well. And this I have some notes here as well on this pipe tobacco. It's made now, along with all that soliloquy here that was there. It's really made up of Black Cavendish, cigar, Darkfire Kentucky, Virginia. It's an aromatic, and it's a ribbon cut. There you go. We're going to give it a crack. Of course, I don't have any fingernails. It's always hard for me to get this in. Alright. Righty? Aha. Oh yeah. So it's an aromatic, and right off the bat I'm getting grape. And we're talking chemical grape. There's a chemical, like almost like that candy grape flavoring. Grape. That's all I can say. Grape. Very strong with that topping. So I wonder if you're ever going to find anything else in this besides what the stuff that the chemical that they put on. It's very strong. So if you don't like grape and you don't want to ghost your pipe, this won't ghost. I mean, you can smoke anything in a meerschaum, I believe. But yeah, I would not smoke this in any of your special pipes if that's where the case. So here's what it looks like. I'll bring you in. Ribbon cut. You can see the Black Cavendish in there. Golden Virginias. But even standing right here downwind, you smell that grape. So don't know if I'm going to be a fan of this. So, yeah. rather wet while it's out of the can. And like I said, as of recording of this, it's November 2nd, and this was canned back in September 18th. So it's rather fresh, very fresh. But yeah, you just smell. So excuse me while I load the pipe. We're gonna give this first impression. This is what I say when you always gotta try. Half the time you don't know what you're gonna get when you open up these tobaccos. I mean, like for instance, when you get any type of Christmas blend or holiday blend of tobacco, what do you normally get in it? Orange peel, orange spice. I don't like that topping. I don't like anything orange, you know? So, would I like to smoke that? Probably not. On the initial draw, you taste that grape. Well, what are you gonna do, right? I mean, I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna give it a old college try, even though this grape is not my favorite thing. I mean, I like vanillas, I like honeys, you know, I like cherry. I do like cherry, but grape, I've never, ever in my life. I mean, I don't like grape candy, you know? So, well, let's give it a go. Piece of tobacco. Well, it's there a little bit. It's going away, I think. You know, it's still there, but it gets a little easier, I guess. It becomes more of like a potpourri, in essence. Yeah, you have that initial grape, but then there's like it fades and becomes more like a florally, like a potpourri taste. Wow, guys, I really took the hit for you. So, would I recommend this? If you like potpourri, sure. But don't take my word for it, because who am I? You know, you may like it. Yeah, it's on my mustache now. But it will. This will ghost the pipe bad, I would think. I've never always been one to think about ghosting when it comes to certain things. But this one probably would, I would think. Especially with this grape. That's really disappointing because, you know, it sounds so nice, don't it? You know, dark red Virginias or, you know, bright Virginias, dark fire Kentucky, you know. You have those blends by themselves, they're really good. Like dark fire Kentucky, I think you're supposed to have a hint of campfire smoke with that, ain't you? Or is that just a Perique? I can't keep up, right? But, and cigar, the Black Cavendish, really? And normally when I taste Black Cavendish, I normally get a sweetness or vanilla-ness to it. Very strong on this topping, to the point where Like I said, it's like a potpourri. And the wife might like it if you smoke it in the house, you know? But I don't smoke in the house, so. But, well, on the captain's scale of 1 to 10, if I were to scale it, I don't really do that for my beer reviews, not for the tobacco reviews, but I'm going to give it a 2. I'm not digging it. Kind of sucks. And that's where the breaks are. You never know when you want to open up a can if it's going to be good or not. But I did it because of the gimmick, because I wanted to try the next line of the Lovecraft line. I don't know if they're going to keep coming out with these. So this one is probably, if I had to say it, the worst in the series. It's the worst in the series. I mean, even the Miskatonic tobacco and the Innsmouth tobacco were bland to me. You know? But I think there were a lot of Burleys in that, I think. Because Burley to me is bland, to me. So it really doesn't do it for me. It doesn't have something's missing. It always seems like something's missing. But anyway, on that note, those two ones were bland. The Dreams of Kadath, that one was the best. I had a topping on it too, but it had like a port wine type of topping, and it was very good. The Elder Awakening just smelled like campfire smoke, just your regular decent tobacco for that, if you like that smokiness from Latakia or Perique, whatever it is. Is it Latakia or Perique? One of those would give you the smokiness. But yeah, this, I don't know. I'm not into potpourri. But it's not where it's overly offensive, I don't think. At least for me yet. I don't know. You couldn't even mix this with anything, I don't think. Because this would just overpower everything. Alright. Well, there is the captain's review of Celphias. And, well, if this were a dream, it'd be a bad dream. And I'd be praying to wake the hell up so I can get myself some Peterson Sherlock Holmes blend back into this pipe. So, that being said, my friends, you have a super fine one. And until we do it again, remember, what me and the first mate always say, let's set sail.